Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, we are from Group 7 and today we're going to present it about our project that called Minus, how we approach to online learning burnout. So before that, please introduce our group. For the first one is Syamsa Imanusangga with class student number is 126 and then I'm Keysa Nurmalita Wijaya with the student number is 199 and then Viona Intan Kusumaastuti with the last student number 313 and the last one is Anisa Huwaida Firdaus with the last student number 345. Okay, so before we start, the first thing we should know is the problem background that will be delivered by Syamsa.
Okay, the first material that we will talking about is about problem background. The shift to online learning has ensured educational continuity during the COVID-19 pandemic. It has also led to the rise of online learning burnout, a condition marked by emotional, mental, and physical exhaustion. Factors such as prolonged screen time, lack of social interaction, and blurred work-life boundaries significantly impact student well-being and academic performance. With burnout becoming more common among high school and university students, there is an urgent need to recognize its symptoms, understand its root causes, and implement supportive strategies. Building sustainable digital education system must involve prioritizing mental health and balanced learning environment to ensure students thrive, not just survive. Okay, for the next, you'll see the empathy map. In this empathy map, there's a 6 point. It's like hear, think and feel, see, say and do, frustration, and desire. For the hear, the example is like just pursue it. It's not that bad. You're lucky to be studying from home. For the think and feel, it's like I feel alone in this. Does anyone else feel this way? Or I'm losing motivation, but I don't want to fall behind. And for the last example, for the desire to feel heard, seen, and emotionally supported, and a space to connect socially, not just academically. Okay, for the next, we will talk how's the point of view and how might be questioned. For our point of view, online students are increasingly overwhelmed by burnout due to excessive screen time, limited real-life interaction, and the fading line between school and personal life. This condition often leaves students feeling isolated, mentally drained, and unmotivated, which negatively impact both their academic performance and emotionally well-being. What they need goes beyond academic instruction; they require a sense of community, emotional support, and adaptable learning structures to maintain motivation and engagement. And how might we reimagine online learning environment to be more engaging, emotional supportive, and human-centered? The challenge lies not just in delivering academical material, but in fostering a learning experience that promotes mental health, peer connection, and balanced study habits. By exploring this question, we open pathway to innovative solution that can transform online education into a more personal, interactive, and sustainable experience for all students.
Okay, for the next one, we are going to state the solution that relate with the problem mentioned before. So online classes are making many students feel tired and stressed, and we have 5 simple ways to fix this. For the first one is flexible and inspiring workspace. So we can make class more fun and flexible, like maybe using games or small group activities instead of just long lectures. And the second one, personalized support with how might we. So we can use special question like how can we make this better to find solution that really help student. And then the third step is restorative breaks and stress management by adding short breaks during classes. Maybe it can be the free time to stretch or relax. And the fourth step is experimental learning culture by making tests less scary by letting students try again if they make mistakes. And then the last one is health management system by giving students easy tools to track screen time and stress levels. Maybe these are not complicated fix, but they are simple changes that can make online learning much better. And then next, okay, for the next one is solution selected. So our base idea is super simple. So we can ask how can we question to solve problems together. For example, we can make the question like how can we make deadlines less stressful, or maybe how can we help students feel less alone. And this works because it listens to students. So we help decide what change to make. We try small change first. If something doesn't work, we fix it. And then it makes students feel heard and important. Because in some school, this method has already helped students feel 20% better about online class. Because it's not about big fancy solution, but it's about working together to make online learning better for everyone. Next.
For the next material is prototype design. Minus a virtual sanctuary for student mental recharge. The purpose of the prototype is Minus is a student-centered digital platform designed to combat online learning burnout. This prototype visualizes how students can recharge mentally, connect meaningfully, and take control of their learning rhythm in one calming interface. Next, prototype layout overview. For number one, mood check-in. Located at the top of the interface to immediately from emotional reflection, students select a mood emoji to represent their current state. Number two, Connect Corner, a dedicated space for spontaneous, pressure-free social interaction. Students can join a virtual lounge to chat casually, fan, or play quick mini games. Number three, FlexiFlow Scheduler, a drag and drop visual tool that helps students build their ideal daily rhythm. Instead of being driven by deadlines, students manage their schedule based on energy level and task priorities. And number four, Recharge Zone, offers short guided wellness activity, 3-minute breathing exercise, stretch session aligned with class break, and journaling prompt to release stress. Number five, focus soundscape, built-in sound mixer, low-fi beats, nature sound, and ambient tones help reduce screen fatigue and enhance focus and creates a calming digital environment for studying or winding down. Next. Okay, for the next material is feedback and improvement plan. For the first one is feedback. To make sure the whole might be approach fully support student in managing online learning burnout, consistent and honest feedback is essential. As a student, I can contribute by participating in quick surveys, focused group discussion, and tracking to evaluate what works and what doesn't. Sharing feedback directly with teachers also ensure that our voice helps shape and improve future sessions. By staying involved in the feedback loop, we make sure homework these strategies are not only creative but also relevant. Empower students to become active partners in creating and healthier and more engaging online learning environment. For the next material is improvement plan. What might be the problem? Not many students are participating, and what I recommend: add fun prompts, small rewards, or example to help us get started. For the next to what might be the problem is ideas feel too vague or repetitive, and what I recommend is give to a short demo on how to write clear, helpful question or ideas. Next, some students feel shy or awkward sharing, and what I recommend is allow anonymous submission to people feel safe opening up. Next, we're tired of the same format every week, and what I recommend is mix it up, use virtual boards, voice memos, and in a class poster. And the last, for what might be the problem, is the question don't match our real problem, and what I recommend is let students help pick or vote or weekly topics we actually care about. Next.
Okay, in this personal reflection from this project, we learned that burnout isn't just something we have to live with. It can be actually solved creatively. The design thinking process helped me shift my mindset from complaining to asking how might we make these things better. The how might we question really stood out because it turned problems into opportunities. And then we also realized how important empathy is, listening to other struggles, not just my own. Then most importantly, we learned that failing isn't the end, but we just need to try, reflect, and improve. That's how real change happen. Okay, the conclusion and development section. So, in conclusion, this project taught me that online learning burnout is not something we just have to accept. With design thinking, especially the how might we method, we can actually create solutions that are meaningful and doable. It's all about empathy, creativity, and asking the right question. For the next step, we suggest the first is getting more students involved. Second, turning our best idea into a real school program. Third, making a digital space for students to share ideas. Fourth, having a regular reflection session. And then the last, even the training teachers in this method. Because when both students and teachers work together, the learning experience can truly improve.
Okay, thank you so much for the attention. That's all from us. We hope that our solution can help to solve the problem of online learning burnout. Thank you.